Oh, hey everybody, how you doing today? Welcome to Wednesday, September the 20th, 2023. This is Uncle Bruce live from Berlin, Germany, baby. Berlin, Germany. You gotta love it. How are you doing today? It's a beautiful day here. It's gorgeous, sunny. Fall is in the air. The leaves are still green here, but you can just feel it happening. The summer heat and everything has eased off, and it's gorgeous out. It's absolutely wonderful. People going to work in the morning wearing a little windbreaker, and in the afternoon they just carry it over there. Absolutely fabulous. The markets, they want to go higher. They just do. The Dow is up 109 points today. S&P up 13. NASDAQ up 38. Big gain? No. Healthy gain? Yeah, it's all right. It's nice. It's a gain. A third of a point for the Dow. 0.28 of a percentage point and 0.24 of a percentage point for the other two indexes. Oil has been negative all morning, but not by a lot. 74.80 cents on the downside for West Texas, trading at 90.46. We got to 93 a barrel the other day, and there was talk. You probably saw it. You've heard it. Talk about $100 a barrel. $100 a barrel. I don't believe it. I think we're $30 overcooked on this thing. The fall driving season is not a big season. It's coming up to October. There's nothing to see here, folks. But hey, the speculators have had their way. They've been playing this game, but now the 90 level might be viewed as a support or resistance level, depending on the next few days and weeks where we're trading at. I'll keep you posted on that. Thank you all for joining us today. A special shout out to Andrew Fielder, new member, Gold Bagel level. I think Andrew is rejoining us. Might have upgraded from regular to gold. Andrew, how you doing, man? Thanks for the step up to the Gold Bagel level. That means you are joining the other Gold Bagel members in receiving the newest, latest added feature of this channel, which is the daily trading tip of the day. And I released one a little while ago for Gold Bagel members, and hopefully all of you have received your alerts. You found it, you've checked it out, and you're going to look at possibly acting on it or not. Yesterday's tip seems to have paid off for those of you who were able to take advantage of it. We were able to jump in yesterday well before the market opened in the pre-market. I had noticed yesterday morning the inexplicable dip in Rocket Lab shares, where they had gone from the 5 level down to 360 for a little while, not a lot, but they were in that 360 to 390 range for a while. And I made a tip out there right away: get your butts into that thing and buy that up. And a number of you did. I looked at it as an opportunity to catch a few bucks, whether it's an averaging down situation or whether you just jumped into the stock for a quick trade. So far today, in the pre-market, it looks like Rocket Lab is in that 450 range, I should say, 450 neighborhood. We're at 460 right now. So from 360 yesterday in the pre-market to 460 now. We hit 470 something yesterday for a little bit, 475. It could be higher than that today. We might work our way back to 5. In any event, however you trade it is up to you. I just saw that opportunity and had to let you in on it. Go, hey, if I were your broker back in the, when I was a broker way back when, I would have been on the phone all morning from my office to as many of my clients as I could have to say, hey, I want you to buy this. I want you to grab this. I want you to grab it. And even if you bought 1,000 shares at 370 and sold them at 450, that's $800. Thank you very much for the $800 one-day gift for nothing. Thank you very much. And there you are. That's the deal. So that was yesterday's tip, and that one has worked out nicely. Today, we have a new tip that Gold Bagel members have received. If you become a Gold Bagel level follower of this channel, you're now going to get a daily trading tip of the day for Gold Bagel members only. And I'm hoping that that will help some of you graduate up your level of involvement in this channel from a chillin' with Uncle Bruce level to the Gold Bagel level. One decent trade a month will reward you for a year or two or three of Gold Bagel memberships. I mean, it pays for itself instantly. For those of you who are not members at all, you're just lurkers, you're hanging out, you like watching the show, but you don't, you're not part of the gang here, like Rand Tor. How you doing there, Rand? Nice to see you here. This is an opportunity to perhaps consider becoming a Gold Bagel level member and saying to yourself, well, if this balding old timer, who travels with his Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife, goes to different cities all the time, and he puts up one of these, puts these trade alerts up, and he gives me a tip that I can take advantage of, just one tip in a month, and I can make a couple $100 on it, $1,000 on it, or whatever. Maybe it's worth my while to consider being a Gold Bagel level member. Thank you for those of you who have made the commitment, who are making it, and joining this channel. I love you. It's Gold Bagel level members and chillin' with Uncle Bruce members of this channel that only comment during market hours, who are carrying this channel without any question about it. Rand, I love you. How you doing there, pal? Nice to see you. But it's definitely these folks with their name in green, with that avatar beside them. Many of these folks here that you see here, these are Gold Bagel level members of this channel. And they're the ones who bring it to the rest of you for nothing. You can watch me for free. You can read the comments for free. You can absorb everything we're talking about here. But if you truly want to be part of the Stock Markets with Bruce family, this bagel family of ours, I invite you to consider becoming a Gold Bagel level member and joining in. Love to have you. Also looking forward to the 21st of October. That is 1 month and 1 day from now. Today's the 20th of September. 21st of October, I and Jennifer will be in New Jersey, in Secaucus, New Jersey, having landed in JFK a few days earlier. We will be at the Harmony Suites Hotel in Secaucus, and we're having a meet and greet. It's rare. We don't do many of these. It's just a matter of logistics, and this time it worked out. We are coming back from Europe, stopping in New York in that area for 4 days. We're going to catch up with you guys on the 21st of October. If you'd like to join us, send me a private email. Send me an email that says, Bruce, I'm coming. I'm bringing someone with me, bringing my friend, my partner. There'll be 2 of us coming by to see you. It's about noon to 5 o'clock kind of thing. It's like a 5-hour window. We'll be there. We're gonna grab a room, sort of one of those meeting type rooms, and you're welcome to join us. Just find a way to get there. No admission, no cost to come. I'd love to have you, and it'll be great to meet you folks in person. A number of you have already responded with this, which I appreciate, but there are a number of you who are going to meet each other for the first time, and I think this is going to be really great. A lot of you will meet each other for the first time. You're talking to each other here, you talk to each other on Discord, and you hang out with this family. Now we can all sort of see each other in person. I'm looking forward to it. So again, thank you all for your support of this channel. Good morning, Constantine. Oh man, you said grab a room. Hi there, JR. John Anderson. Good morning, everybody. Welcome one and all to the channel today. Great to have you. Thanks for the thumbs ups that you guys are already hitting on this channel. If you can find that thumbs up button, nail it for us and give us some momentum. That would be terrific. All right, interest rate day today, I guess. We're going to find out what the Fed has in mind. What is the Fed going to do? A lot of speculation is nothing. that they're just going to keep rates where they are to sort of keep an eye on the overall inflation statistics. Others are suggesting, no, we need another 1/4 point increase to keep the pressure on because we had a little uptick in inflation for last month, a few weeks ago, and we don't want that to get anywhere. Oil trading at 90, 91 a barrel obviously is making gasoline more expensive. That adds to inflation. So the Fed might want to bump a 1/4 point here. We'll have to see what they say later today. We'll see what's going on. Cindy B, how you doing? Pat Merkley, welcome all to the show. Glad to have you here today from around the world. It's absolutely amazing. We are now 36 thumbs ups. We're trying to climb as quick as we can to that 100 level. If you can find that thumbs up button, please hit it and give the show a little momentum. Help the channel out. Thank you all very, very much indeed. The auto workers, they're negotiating with the auto companies. Last we've heard, nothing new to announce yet. No increased strike activity yet. We'll see if there's going to have to be an upgrade on that. Apparently, out of Canada, though, Ford Canada was negotiating with the union in Canada on behalf of their auto workers. They came up with a deal. They came up with a settlement. They worked it out. One day after the official strike deadline, both sides worked it out, and no strike is necessary in Canada. GM and Chrysler can now rest easy because, in theory, this deal between Ford and the union will be voted on. If the members accept it, that'll be the template for the other two automotive companies in Canada. Now, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the percentage of pay raise is going to be or any other benefits. I have no idea. But that was kind of surprising that so quickly Canada, they nailed it. They got it done, and now it's back to the UAW in the USA to work their deal out. Alex is in the house. Good morning, my friend. Number 38 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, buddy. Great to have you here as always today. Thank you. Karen is here. Number 41, Bruce. I am there for you and your family. 41st thumbs up of the morning already here. 43 now are showing. Thank you guys for throwing those thumbs ups around. Number 44 just came in. They're just trickling in one after the other. You guys are awesome as always. Thank you so much. What else is going on? I'm not sure what else to tell you. I did see a headline, something about Ford Motor is upset in the UK at the UK government, in that the UK government, which is in a mess, the Conservatives are in a mess here, not here, but in the UK, that they won a by-election, I think a little while ago, maybe a few weeks ago, and their main message was that they were against the City of London expanding their zero or low emission vehicle zone for the City of London. They didn't like it. I personally think it's brilliant that the City of London is doing this. Other cities are following suit. I couldn't be more delighted. I'm just a tourist. I'll tell you right now, as a tourist in London, Jen and I, we were blown away by how different London is versus last year and versus years prior. Quiet, unbelievable. It's a busy place. Okay, London is a busy place. We were there at the very end of the summer season, late August. It was active. Okay, but the vehicles, the taxis, many are electric, hybrid. They're silent. It's phenomenal. The odor of London is different. The emissions way down. The quality of life in downtown London has improved dramatically. As a pedestrian, and if you're a bike rider, you would really like it a lot. Yes, there are There are delivery vehicles and buses. Yeah, sure there are. But these vehicles are quickly going electric or are being restricted if they're diesel only. I think it's a great thing. Anyway, Ford is upset with the British government because apparently the rumor is that tomorrow or today, maybe tomorrow, the prime minister is going to make a speech and talk about electrifying Europeans' automotive area from 2030 to 2050. That they're still going electric, but they're going to go electric over 20 more years. Ford is not happy. Ford is coming out going, "Hey, morons, we have invested and have committed to invest globally $50 billion. Just us, Ford, $50 billion to electrify our world production. We don't need all the other competitors that we have to be able to delay their electrification by 20 years and pollute the world with the combustion engines. Get with the program and stick with it. We need to count on you guys for clarity. Don't be changing your mind because of opinion polls, because sometimes it's hard to do that. In any event, I saw that this morning. I thought, wow, that would be really disappointing if the UK screwed it up like that. That would be a screw up, because I think countries should be pushing harder to go electric sooner and faster. We are perfectly capable of adapting to this. I don't give a crap what these oil guys talk about, these gasoline guys talk about how electric is worse for the environment than a combustion engine. I don't buy it. It's time to get with the program, and it's time for mankind to adapt and adopt this energy source. We have this thing in the sky on all clear days. You can see it. On most days, you can see it. The odd cloud kind of covers it up a bit, but there's this bright object in the sky that you shouldn't look at with your, straight with your eyes only. It's called the sun. There is more electricity available from that than any other source of power mankind could ever imagine. And we are not taking advantage of it. We have had the ability, technologically, we've had the ability to take solar power since the 50s. For those kids out there who are 40 and younger, you don't know, but even on manned missions to the moon in the 1960s and 70s, solar power was used by Apollo astronauts. Of course, satellites being launched since the 60s have been using solar power. We've had this ability to use solar for decades, and we've been big, fat, lazy bastards and haven't done it. And that's the bottom line. We are lazy, fat bastards, and we are paying the price now with climate change that just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And we've had the solution in our hands for decades. It's time to get off our lowly butts and get on with it. But what can I say? Here in Berlin, there's also a high efficiency, low emission zone. I couldn't promote it more. I think it's the way to go. It's the only way to go. You've got to you've got to Will Smith slap people to wake them the hell up and get over there, go that direction. It just is the way it is, because we are lazy, greedy people that will find the easy way out. We don't want to work for it. We say we're all for this, but we don't do it. We have a terrible Achilles heel overall as a mankind, and we don't act until we get with the program. And we just need leaders who are just going to say, no, I don't care about your crying and your whining and your moaning. We're doing this. Shut the hell up. We're doing it. And that's it. And that's the way it has to be. What can I say? I do what I can. What can I say? DQ, I'm the 51st drive-by thumbs up of the day. There you go. Are you flying in the same day? No, we're not. We're here for a little bit, but we have commitments. Luca, 54 here. thumbs up. Ciao, everybody. Adam, British car and power industries are very pissed off about this announcement. U-turn incoming won't happen. JR, no, I'll be there Friday night and leave on Monday. It's cheaper that way. Wavoli, I'm from Ireland. Never heard of this thing in the sky you're talking about. We always have rain here, so I don't know what it is you're talking about. A wink Commander is here. Waverley, the great thing? Is that what you're talking about? Alex, the UK Conservatives are looking at a wipeout come the next election, and are desperately seeking a wedge issue to campaign on. Yeah, they're pathetic. Brittany, hi there, Bruce. Hi, Brittany Anderson. Alex, they have settled on net zero, which is dumb because business and public support net zero. I don't care. We have to go net zero. We have to go there. There's no choice in the matter. Sorry. Manager number 59. Welcome, sir. Nice to have you here. Yeah, we got to get with the program. This notion of burning coal, burning natural gas, burning oil, ridiculous. Saudis are burning oil to make electricity. For I don't know how many million people live in Saudi Arabia. Is it 40 million or 80 million? I don't even know. They're burning oil into the air to make electricity. They're sitting on a desert where the sun shines all the time, and they don't take the technology and adapt it to any great extent. You'd think they'd have the wherewithal, but stupid is as stupid does. Waverly, hydrogen planes are an interesting recent development. Yes, true. There are other methods, but I would like to see myself. I'd like to see desalination plants around the world powered by solar energy to desalinate water and make it into drinking water, and then utilize the extra water to irrigate in glass houses, highly efficient. What is it? Something ponics. Do you know what that is, Jen? Hydroponics, isn't it? Isn't the word hydroponics?
Yeah.
That's a highly efficient way to grow plants in a
Water.
controlled
Water.
Yeah, but under glass and industrial. I would love to see mankind get its freaking act together, utilize solar energy to produce clean water to drink on, to survive on, and to grow food with in regions where it's next to almost impossible to do it. That would solve a lot of issues. We have the technology. We have the need. We just have to get off our fat butts to do it. It's amazing to me how lazy we are as a species. We'd rather divert water from precious rivers into irrigation scenarios that are highly inefficient. The evaporation factor alone is it gets rid of 90% of the water. We produce crops from 10% of what we have left, and then we use trucks and trains to move it around the world, around the country, to get food to people. And we have all of this potential in every city and town and village in the world to produce our own. It is dumber than dumb. And wars start because of food shortages, water shortages, this kind of thing. Countries go to war for water that's just going to evaporate in the thin air. It's so silly. I don't know. It used to be easier. It's not that easy anymore. Splair is here. How you doing there? I will probably be doing for Pet Food Tower, only for Octodon Deja Vu. What's that? Deja Vu? Okay. Bobby, new farming is hydroponics, but they grow straight up, save space. The company I worked built a few of these farming rigs recently. Yeah, I think that with the right government encouragement and the right tax policies, instead of giving tax breaks to oil companies to drill for oil and gas, use tax breaks to preserve water, create solar power, create food from a hydroponic scenario. I think that's where the tax break should really go. Zero emissions maximum efficiency in a commercial scale kind of scenario. Um, but no, it blows my mind. No, we don't do that. I don't know. Anyway, I guess I don't have to worry about the future of the planet too much because I'm so old that, so many decades from now, I'm gone. And it's your problem, your kids, your grandkids. It's your problem. And I regret that when I was a kid at 17, 16, 17, 18, in finishing high school, I was certain that our generation would make this all work out. We are the space age generation where we care about the environment. We want our parents to please stop smoking. I used to beg my mom and dad, please stop smoking. Um, and it didn't change. It didn't change enough. It changed some. Yeah. Oh yeah. Not very much. I tell you. Anyway. What can I say? Splair, would the world could definitely be much easier if everyone would know how to let your money work. Well, there you go. The key here is to make money. And you know what? There are folks here on this channel who are figuring out how to make money in a market where some people say it's all rigged. They say the market is all set up for the high-end rollers and that the little guy hasn't got a chance to compete. My attitude towards this stock market is basically to get you folks educated enough in how this market actually operates and is affected by world events, so that you can be exactly the same kind of investors that the top end investors are now, that make the big bucks. You'll make it in your world, in your demographic. They'll make it in theirs. But you want to be a winner, not a loser. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here to try to pick up the knowledge, to learn how to become a successful investor. Sometimes you have to take chances, sometimes you don't. But all in all, you can become a very conservative, consistent moneymaker here if you learn the art of shrinkage in the options market. It isn't that difficult. It isn't that complicated, but it requires a new way of thinking about how to invest funds that you have that are available to you to invest with. I was saying earlier today on my Trade Alert show for the Gold Bagel members of this channel, and I mention it here from time to time, and I cannot emphasize enough how meaningful these emails are. I get emails here all the time, and being on the road, I got my emails all the time. I love it when you guys let me know how you're doing, and I love it so much when I hear from viewers that are learning new things that they've never been exposed to before from the gang of the regulars, the folks here that you see with the green type beside their names, the members of this channel who are here helping other members, and those who've been here for now 2.5+ years. I just love it when I get emails from people who say to me, I just want you to know, man, the last month, 3 months, the last 6 months, the last year, that the amount of time that has passed, this household is completely different from a financial point of view. Everything has changed around here. It started with little things, little victories. Some of my viewers tell me I used to chase the hot stock story of the day. I would always look for the hot deal, the hot rumor of the day, and I'd win once in a while, and I'd lose a couple of trades, and I'd win one, I'd lose some. But all in all, I wouldn't get anywhere, and I had nothing but tax losses. Just couldn't get anywhere. Then I found your channel, and I started following your philosophy of making money in the market $1 at a time, especially from the option side of things, especially from writing options and allowing option shrinkage to make me money. It never occurred to me that I could do anything like that. I always thought that only banks and hedge funds and big pension funds and mutual funds, only those sophisticated high-end players were the only ones who could do it. Institutional traders. I thought that was an institutional game, and there was no room for someone like me. And then you show up. I find your channel, Uncle Bruce, and I take some of your classes, and I take more, and I take more, and I realize, my God, I can do option trading just like the big guys do in my budget. And you can literally write one contract at a time. You don't have to write 500 at a time. You write one at a time. And the percentage return that you can make on one contract, or 5 or 10 or 20 or 100,000, it's the same. It's absolutely amazing. And so many times Jen and I get these emails that let us know how you folks are doing out there. And after a little bit of time, as you understand more and more of this option world, the stock world, you're getting better at it. And some of you now have adopted some very hard and fast rules on how you trade and will only trade. I think it's great. I think it's absolutely great. A number of you have said goodbye to your day jobs. A number of you are planning already the goodbye to the day job. Some of you have figured out that you're going to be able to add wealth to your retirement accounts, so that when retirement comes in the not too distant future, because it's coming fast. Notice how time goes faster the older you get. You're noticing that, my account is building. And by the time I do retire, there's something there to retire on, because 2 years ago, before I found this channel, I was in a big, big hole, a big, big mess. And for some of you in 2 years, you've been able to knock off all of your debt. You're now working on your mortgages. Your cost of living has been dropped dramatically because your cash flow has gone up. Your interest costs are down. Your loan payments are gone. Lower cost of living, higher revenues coming in, more coming in than you need to live on, which means you're adding to your wealth. And the compounding factor of adding to your wealth can make such a difference quickly to everything about your world. And I am thrilled to hear these stories. I really am. Congratulations to those of you writing options, scoring some deals. The Iron Condor creators out there, you Iron Condor traders, well done. A number of you have really adopted to this, have really picked up on this, and have decided this is an avenue I want to explore and expand on. Because you tried it with a few trades, and then you got a little larger trades, and you're realizing, my God, this is so easy. I had no idea. But you also understand that being an Iron Condor trader, you had to know all the information leading up to the Iron Condor class number 16. You had to take the first 15 realistically. And you now understand, why is it this guy keeps telling us, start with class number 1, get off your butt and start taking these classes one at a time when you're comfortable and ready to do so, whether it's once a week, 2 a week. Work on these classes. You can watch them again and again anytime you want. Absorb this information. Join us all the way up to class 16. Class 17 is coming. Class 18 is coming. And by the time you get to those numbers, you'll be glad you did the first 15, 16. It just will add more knowledge to your abilities to make money in this market. You got to be, at the end of the day, it's as simple as this. You want to make money, you either have to be luckier than half the other players, or I think you have to be more informed than half the other players. You have to pay more attention to the market than the other half. There's 100% of the world out there playing the market. Some, whatever the number of people it is, whether it's 50 million of them, 100 million of them, I don't know what the number is. You've got to be in the top half. You've just got to be in the top half. Now, if you can be in the top quarter, you are bringing in money. If you could bring in the top 90 percentile when it comes to knowledge of how these markets work, you really can take the opportunity to say, I don't have to work for anybody. I don't need a day job with anyone, period. I can live off my own means, and I can do this off of something like this anywhere on the planet. So if Uncle Bruce wants to hang out for a week in Berlin and then from Stockholm to Copenhagen to wherever else he's going, I too can do this anywhere I want to go because I only need an internet connection to do my trades. Many of you right now are doing your option trades from work. You're in your office and coffee break time, or go to the bathroom for a little break. You take your phone with you and you do a couple of trades. You go back to your office. Some of you are doing it from factory locations, other very, very difficult locations, remote locations. You guys are working harder to do trades and make money in this market than full-timers are, because full-timers are sitting here with their arms crossed, listening to Uncle Bruce and watching the markets, having no trouble do their trades. They don't have any distractions. They don't have a boss that is domineering, or you don't have a Zoom call you have to go to, that kind of thing. Those of you who are trying to quit your day jobs are working harder now to do your trades and build your portfolios than you're going to have to work later. When you do pull the pin on the day job, you will realize how much easier it is to be handling your portfolio because you don't have those distractions from every other direction. It really is a game changer. And I welcome those of you who are becoming part of this audience, full-time handlers of your own affairs from wherever you want to be doing it. And that's the other freedom button that comes at you, comes your way. There are people out there who have this mistaken notion. They think, oh, I'm going to be a full-time option player or market manager, asset manager. Oh, I'm going to have to be in front of my computer all the time. I'm going to have to be working 18 hours a day to do this. No, you don't. It's actually not that difficult. You are not going to be an analyst. You are not going to become an employee of a hedge fund. You're going to be your own self-employed manager of your own assets. And you're going to realize, my God, I don't need $3 million to manage to be able to live off of this stuff. I can live off of $50,000 to $100,000. I can make a nice living, if even that, because on the iron condor front, many of you have figured out that if you've got 5, 10, or 20 grand lying around, or marginability lying around, you can write iron condor positions that can bring in several $1,000s here and there. And some of you have realized, Uncle Bruce, I am bringing in more than $5,000 a month doing iron condors. And I'm just adding these trades to what I was already doing. I didn't need any new capital to do this. I'm just using marginability that I've had all along. Welcome to the party, pal. Remember, the competition out there, as I said before, you need to be better than half of them to be okay. You don't have to be the top half iron condor traders. No, you need to be the top half of the investors out there. Keep in mind, in the option game, most of the players in the option market buy calls, buy puts, sell calls, sell puts. They buy low, try to sell high. That's all they do. That's all they know. That's all they think they know. It's all they think they can do. And they don't want to go any further than that. They don't want to learn how options are even created. They don't want to know. They don't want to know how institutions play. They don't want to be a writer. They are convinced that they can be smarter than everybody else by just buying the hot rumor of the day call option. They're going to watch CNBC and watch the Nigerian brothers and look for unusual option activity. That's a key word out there. And these folks are just trying to hitch a ride on a momentum trade. That's all they're trying to do. They're just trying to get into a call option at 30 cents and get out at 50 cents, or get in at 210 and get out at 240. They're trying to make a quick flip all the time. They have everything going against them to win. Everything is against them to win on a trade. And yet it doesn't deter them, because they're gamblers. They're looking for the action. They want to be in, out, again and again and again. And at the end of the day, they want to compare notes with their pals on how they did. You folks who are here are the complete opposite of the gambler. You are an absolute tactician and becoming a sniper to knock off all kinds of money into your pocket. And none of you, not a single one of you guys, will make $1 million on a single trade if you're following what we're doing here. You're never gonna hit a home run like that. You are gonna make steady money day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out. You're just gonna make steady cash flow. It'll grow. It'll get larger and larger and larger. But this is the game that you guys are going to end up playing here. If you hang around this channel long enough, that's where you're headed. For some of you, you already know. Yeah, Bruce, you're right. I am making 10 grand every couple of weeks, 20 grand a month, 30 grand a month right now. That's what I'm making. I'm making 200 to 350,000 a year doing what you're talking about. And not one trade makes me $50,000. I make $1,000 here, 1,500 there, 800 here, 2,800 there. I make nickels and dimes. Sometimes there are some here who make trades that make much, much more because they have a larger account. But all in all, you're taking the nickels and dimes off of all the gamblers, and it just keeps falling into your hands. Yeah, you can make $1 million a year doing this. Definitely. You make $20,000 a week doing this work between iron condors, cash secured puts, poor man covered calls, call writing. Absolutely. You can make $1 million a year doing this. But the key here is figuring out how much you need to make to quit your day job. That's all you got to ask yourself. How much do I have to make to stop working for anybody else and work for myself only? What's the number? Do I need to make enough dough first to pay off all my debts and have a little money in the bank over and above my trading account? Or can I cash flow my way out of work where I'm generating 5, 6, 7,000 a month in revenues, and I'm taking 2 or 3 grand of that and knocking debt off over there, keeping my day job over here because I can work from home? Is that the way this is being done? Each of you are different. You're all in your own unique situation. Some of you are in need of generating 1,000 a week to cover it all. As soon as you know you can make 1,000 every week on average, you can quit your day jobs. Well, here it is, kids. Are you bringing in $50 credits on iron condors? You write one set of condors and bring in $50. Can you write 20 of those on a weekly basis? Can you write 20 condor positions at $50 a pop, bring in 1,000 gross, let those condors expire worthless, or bring in 1,500 gross and buy them back when they're at 500, netting you $1,000? Can you do that on a weekly basis? That could be your ticket to freedom from work. It's a huge, huge motivator for so many of you, I can imagine. And I say, way to go, you guys. Just way to go. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for being part of this family. We have 79 thumbs uppers here. Thank you for 79 thumbs ups. Keep them coming in if you can. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you all. Manager says, Uncle Bruce, this will be my first ever iron condor, and I need your approval if the order that I'm placing is correct way to do it. Manager, what are you trying to do? Manager, Uncle Bruce, here's what I'm placing in the bracket order. Please let me know if it's the correct way to do this. Manager's up to something. I don't know what he's up to. I'm too busy talking, so I haven't been reading his comments. Not sure what trade he's trying to do. You know, class number 16 is just waiting for you there, manager. It's so easy. Anyway, Mitch is saying, hey, Uncle Bruce, you were over 100,000 subs. What happened? We hit 106,000 for about a week or two. Yeah. Here he is. Here's the reason why you didn't hold it. Failure to capture or keep AMC subscribers. Turning half your audience off because of your liberal political views. I think Mitch is a huge fan of my channel, as you can tell. Stay neutral, show both sides. You'll keep both audiences. You know what, Mitch? Go screw yourself. Piss off, get lost. I don't want to talk to you. How about that? How about I go the opposite and don't like you and just go hit the road? I don't need your sad sap story. I'm quite happy with the viewers I have. And if you don't like it, go to hell. Like, go to hell and stay there. I kind of like the group I hang out with, and I kind of like speaking my mind about what I think, because I don't have a position in any stock. I'm not a fan of AMC, never was, never wanted to be. I never will be a fan of AMC. My viewers know that, though. You know, they know that. If you were an AMC investor, you were on a Titanic, and you're still on the wreckage of the Titanic. That company is toast. It is done for. Unless they can find $5 billion of fresh cash, they're finished. But hey, man, was this an AMC channel? No, it was not. No. I'm here to talk about how to make money in the markets. And one way to make money is not lose it. And one way to lose it is to push after and jump after stories like AMC. If you're putting all of your hope into AMC, you're screwing yourself and anyone else. And I'm really disappointed in how many, I don't know, hundreds of thousands of people lost money in AMC. It's too bad. It's really too bad. But you know what? There were a lot of channels out there promoting AMC back in 2021, and they had hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I got up to 106 on the hype of the whole thing. There were channels out there with 200, 300, 400,000 subscribers. They're off the air. They're not here anymore. And there are others out there who are promoting all kinds of stocks and all kinds of hot deals. And they got into trouble with the SEC, and they're now into legal problems. There are at least a dozen former YouTubers who have lawsuits from the SEC right now. And they're facing, I don't know what kind of penalties that have just got to scare the crap out of anyone out there. So you know what? I couldn't give a crap about what you think, what happened to my channel, and what you think I should talk about or not talk about. I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about because I see the market from my angle, and my viewers can take it or leave it because that's the way it is. My viewers, I've lost people who are Trump-aholics. I couldn't give a shit. I couldn't give a crap. I have people who are Biden fanatics. I have people who are Republicans, who are Democrats, who are liberals, conservatives, NDP, whatever party you want to call from whatever country. I don't care. I'm here to react to the market, to what's happening in the market, to tell you in plain English what I think is going on. Take it or leave it. If you don't like it, go screw yourself. I couldn't care less. Am I getting that across? Thanks for joining. Nice to have you here. Go to hell. Anyway, there you are. Nice. Have a nice day somewhere else. Anyway, thank you all for being here today. Those who are left, nice to have you around. Will Sofi go up soon? This is the title of my show. Will Sofi go up soon for an expected profit report? You folks who are long-termers who've been here a while, who, you know, like making money and other things, love the idea of talking about Seinfeld episodes and Die Hard movie quotes. Thank you all for, as always, being here. You know how much I love SoFi. I mean, I've never made any bones about it. Love that SoFi story, and I think it's a winner chicken dinner. But remember before the last quarter, about a month before the last quarter, we slowly noticed the shares going up. Just I think we're a few weeks away from that yet, but maybe in a few weeks we're going to see SoFi start going up again. And the question I have is, could it go higher than $11 or $12 like it did last time? Because I'm wondering, for this quarter coming up, are they already making money? Have they already turned the corner and are now on a positive side of the ledger? That's what I'm wondering about. See, if SoFi goes to $15, $20 and you guys start writing contracts like crazy, I know a couple things are going to happen. First of all, a bunch of you are going to get rich, richer and rich. But also, my numbers are going to go up. I'm going to have more subscribers and viewers because they're going to go, oh, look at that SoFi. He's a SoFi channel, because that's what people will call me. They'll call me a SoFi channel. Anyway, we'll see what happens. But I'm not an AMC channel. All righty. Touch grass, thumbs uppers. Stephen, I'm not a fan of Bidenomics. That's okay. You don't have to be a fan of Bidenomics, but you have to accept the numbers as they are. You have to accept. You don't have to credit anybody for the numbers if you don't want to. If you are, if any of you out there are serious Republicans and you believe that anything good that happens in the world is because the Republican Party is existing, and everything bad in the world is because of Democrats, well, then that's your philosophy. I can't change you, and I'm not gonna. It's your call. Think what you want, but analyze the world honestly to yourself, and just ask yourself, well, okay, if the inflation rate is this, and interest rates are that, and unemployment is this, and this is that, where's the market going? That's all I'm trying to figure out, is I'm trying to figure out where the market's going. But I have to look at all the facts out there. I have to look at all the stats. I have to pay attention to politics. I have to. If I don't, I'm putting blinders on. I have to understand what's going on in the UK. I have to understand what's happening in Europe. I have to understand what's happening in America, in Canada, in China, elsewhere. We have to pay attention to what's happening everywhere. And if you don't like certain parts of the world being talked about, well, then you don't pay attention to it. Knock yourself out. Good luck making money with 80% of the facts. Good luck. It's okay. You don't have to listen to me. It's all right. It's all right. Smackdown, Uncle Bruce, says Gonzo. Smackdown. There you go. Yeah, I don't care about anyone's political stance. I'm here for the neat emojis. There it is. Charlie, I hold my political views opposite of Uncle Bruce. However, we have the exact same financial views. We both want to make money in the market. It's as simple as that. It's the great equalizer. Exactly right. Constantine, neat. Richard, neat. Touch grass, neat. Zeta State. Good morning. How you doing, everybody? Cindy, question to Iron Condor writers. To you, do you keep your calls close and puts close in your rights? Or do you like to go out a bit as long as your call spread is big? I hope I explained this okay. I think I get it. I mean, you want to have, I think what you want to have in an Iron Condor is, if the market is here, you don't want to have puts or calls just here. You want to have them here. You don't want to have puts here. You want to have them down here. You want to have a spread between the markets, a comfortable, healthy, super easy spread, so that goofy days don't affect you. I think that's what you want. I would think so. Manager, Uncle Bruce, here we go. The order that I'm entering, triple Qs, October 6th, 16 days, 3:42 PST. What does this mean? I have no idea what he's talking about here. Max, I can't make heads or tails of this. Can anyone read this? I don't know what this means. This is unreadable. I don't know what this is. Anyway, there it is. I'll never forget the day that I'll never forget the day that I commented on AMC. I had been pestered and pestered and pestered by thousands of comments over here. This is before my channel became like it is now with members. Prior to doing members, it was an open forum there, and I would try to keep trolls out by blocking them as best I could, but to no avail. And I had so many people asking me, what do you think about AMC? What do you think about AMC? What do you think about AMC? Hey, have you noticed that when GameStop goes up $1, AMC goes up? Have you noticed that when AMC goes down, GameStop goes down? Hey, what about AMC? What about AMC? So it's clearly obvious. Promoters of AMC and fans of AMC were praying and hoping I would like it and that I would promote it. And they thought, for whatever reason, they thought I was like these other channels where I was promoting the company. Well, I was talking about GameStop all the time, and I've always liked GameStop. I've never shied away from that, but I never owned it. I never owned any stocks of anything that I talked about ever, and I still don't. In any event, I finally said, I'm going to comment on AMC. I'm going to tell you what I think. But what I did was I showed screenshots of AMC's financials because they're available to anybody anytime you want. And I was showing off the revenues of GameStop, and I was showing off the debt load and the interest payments. And at that time, I think we were in the shutdown, and I was talking about how AMC theaters are closed worldwide. You can't go into an AMC theater to watch a movie, and mentioning how the debt load they have and how they're renegotiating their debt, and they're trying to issue new bonds, and they're trying to sell stock to raise money, and all they were doing. I commended them for doing what they could, but I was obviously explaining to the market, to the viewers, here's the situation they're in, however, and it is worse, much worse than people thought. Because the promoters of AMC were not talking about how bad off they were. And I kept saying, if AMC would have a run on their stock, it would be a great idea for the company to raise money. The problem was they weren't allowed to sell any more stock because they had reached their maximum allotment, and they couldn't get the shareholders to approve, even 2 years ago, an increase in how many shares were outstanding. And so they were locked in. They were handcuffed. They couldn't raise any fresh cash. When I did that video, and it was just I don't know if it was a live video. It might have been a recording. I remember that day, I believe it was a Sunday, and there were, at the time, I think I did the release of the video in the morning, and by the afternoon, there was a live show going on another YouTube channel. And that YouTuber had 4 guests joining that YouTuber. So the screen had sort of a square in the middle with the host, and then there were 2 here and 2 here joining in. And they were talking about what all their topics. And then one of them said, "Oh, I just got an alert that Stock Markets with Bruce just released a video about AMC, and the host played the video on air. They replayed my video on their live telecast without my permission, without any permission. Just went ahead and did it, and they played half of it, 2/3 of it, and I got through the finance part of it and all that, and I was watching. I happened to be watching this. I just happened to catch it, and I was watching this live. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I was going, "Wow, I'm on this other channel while they're critiquing me live without any of them contacting me. They're just talking." And the comments they were getting over here, the vitriol was unbelievable. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's an old man. He's past his prime. He hasn't, he's clearly a shill for, the other side. I mean, I'm the enemy. I'm completely the enemy. No one was talking about the facts. No. The next day, I went on the air, and my channel just got slammed by these same people. Thousands of them, thousands. How dare you do this? How could you stab us in the back like that? We thought you were one of us. All this crap. And I'm just going, I'm talking about the markets in plain English. I'm explaining how markets work. I'm trying to tell you what's really going on. It was really bad. And then the death threats in private emails started coming out. It's pretty scary stuff. It wasn't long after that. I think it was a couple of days after that, I brought the memberships out. And that scared away, or at least kept away, a lot of the trolls. And that's how this channel has evolved. And we went from 106,000 subscribers just before that video and immediately lost like 5,000 subscribers right away, and then started losing more. And now we're in the 70-something thousand range. I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier because people like Larry Titus just make my day perfect. Having you great viewers here who care about making money rather than me talking about some pretend way of making money in AMC. I mean, you got to be kidding me. I'm so happy that some of you who were AMC shareholders through all of this wrote options against AMC to bring money in during those crazy days, and you brought in some serious premiums to pay you what you paid in to buy the stock. But it was nuts. It was just crazy. Anyway, there you go. Anyway, there you have it. Thank you all for being here. What else is going on? Thank you for popping through here and seeing us. Again, on Manager's Trades, I don't know what Manager was doing. I'm too busy in my own little world here today. Farmers, speaking of favorites, Uncle Bruce, when you were trading, did you have a favorite stock that always brought in the money? And what was the worst stock you got into when you look back and ask why? Oh my gosh, I don't want to go there. I don't want to talk about the 1980s anymore. Anyway, there you are. Cindy, you answered my question. I was writing too close and not making enough premium. There you go. Deep value, Citadel pays shills to pump AMC, all to hurt Keith Gill. In fairness to Uncle Bruce, BP, looking at AMC recent reported 10K filings, the net losses dropped to 226 million in 2023 from 973 million in 2022. Depreciation and amortization, 396 to 190 million. So they are improving. Cindy B, thanks, dude. And Constantine, I got filled on Triple Q October 6th on the Iron Condor. Right on. Congratulations. Nicely done. Thank you all so much for being with us today. Being here, great to have you, and thank you, members, for being members of this channel, keeping us on the air. I do appreciate you. There we go. We got folks coming through here. Fantastic. Yeah, 79,474 subscribers. 79,474. I would bet out of those, only 10,000 people watch the channel. It's the same on any channel. You look at any YouTuber, if they have 1 million subscribers, they've got 200,000 watchers. You got 4 million subscribers, 1 million watch. You got 50,000 subscribers, 5,000 watch. That's typical, depending on just what your topic is, how active you are, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, thank you guys for coming in today. Nice to have you here. We're open. We're trading. We're up and running for another day. Let's see what this market has in store for all of us today, all of you out there. I'm hoping that you will all be very happy with how the market works for you. Let's take a look here at some of our favorites this morning. I got the Dow up, I think, 95 points. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see if I can get this over here. Here we go. S&P is up 10. NASDAQ up 13. Thank you very much. We got oil down 73 cents to 90.47 right now. And that's the way it is. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. Other quotes at the moment, like I say, GameStop 1764, up 12. SoFi up 3, Apple down 39, Netflix is down 67. AI up 8, NVIDIA down 136, Tesla down 57, Rocket Lab down 11, Matterport down a half a penny. Smart Rent up 4 cents. Owens Corning up 188. ATIP up 45 to 914. Unity down 15 cents. Google Alphabet is down 19. Moderna down 235 at 104.40. Cisco up a penny. Pfizer down a dime. IBM is up almost $2. 148.43. HPQ up a penny. Microsoft down 13. ME down 0.3 of a penny. Amazon up 92, Spire down 6, Home Depot up 116, Vanik up 13, Adobe up 499, Goldman up 26, Boeing is up 122, Meta up 119, Target up 54, JP Morgan up 64 cents, Costco up 155, it's at 565.90, Walmart up 20, Disney up 15, American Airlines up 16 cents at 13.34, DraftKings up 66 to 30.65, AMC down 14 cents at $8.11. Royal Caribbean down 19 at 98.13 at the moment. There you have it, guys. That's what I see. A gain on the markets so far, 95, 97 points on the Dow. About a quarter of a point. Same for S&P, 0.18 of a percentage point for NASDAQ today. A little higher rate. The rate Fed decision is coming out later today. And we'll find out what that is later on. You'll see what happens. Kind of go from there. Welcome all to the party. 98 thumbs ups despite my rant today. Nice to have you, and thank you for that. Much appreciated, all. It's great to have you here. What else is going on? I'm not sure. What else is happening here? Hang on. Here we go. Rocket Lab at $4.50 a share. We'll see how long it stays there before it does anything. Does it pop to 5 later today? Wouldn't surprise me if it did. I'm sure the selling wave has come and gone on that one. Shouldn't take much to move it around. NVIDIA 430, 440 up, only off 77 cents today. Not much off happening there. Kind of quiet. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Charlie is saying much wider spread between calls and puts. Deep Value Options is saying neat. Uncle Bruce is the truth. Neat. Manager, P means put, C means call, STO means sell to open, BTO means buy to open. Thank you, manager. He's trying to give me the codes as to how to read his message. Lorraine, Uncle Bruce, we went down that road before and it was not pretty. Oh, I know that. It was sad. I think he means October 6th expiring, triple Q, put side, 342.46, call side, 388.92, credit 35.70. That's what I think he means on his trade. Dude, you got it, says manager. You got it. Okay. Well, yeah, I was looking at that. Where are we at here? Yeah. You're in the hood. Yeah, those are the ones. You're good. Okay. Right on, buddy. And manager, it gave me a 43-cent credit for every IC I write. So there it is. That's me, says Pat. Dude, I think it's a good setup, safely out of the expected move range. Cindy B, I mean, for example, Adobe, would you write your call on an iron condor a 560, 562, or 560, 565 more credit? Depending how long it is. If it's, and how far away are you from the market on Adobe? 544 is the market right now. You're looking at a 560 situation. So yeah, 560, 65 is I would say is a safe way to start. And a $5 spread on the put side too, sure. And as Constantine says, manager, $43, not 43 cents. Deep Value, BlackRock recently bought 17 million shares of GameStop in February of this year. Citadel is crying. Dude, there's more buying power used and more risk on the latter move, Cindy B, but you get more credit potential. Manager, this is my first ever iron call, and I need an approval from some knowledgeable person to say yes, that it's the correct way to go. That is why I am asking Uncle B. We're not connecting somehow. No, it's good, manager. You're good. That's the trade. You've got it. That's the trade. Bobby, Uncle Bruce, thoughts on the third quarter with SoFi? They stand by being profitable by the fourth quarter. Do you think Noda will keep the 4 to 6 range for the third quarter? I could see a dip if he does from that. I'm optimistic that they're ahead of the curve, that they're ahead of schedule. That's my thinking, but we'll see. Let's go. Cindy B, dude, you answered my question. And let's see, what else are we doing? Let's move up. Let's move forward here on some more comments. Charlie, Uncle Bruce, have I missed the dialogue on your SoFi today? Have you told us exactly what day and what time this thing hits $20? Because listen, I'm asking for a friend. Okay, I know we're not the same politically, but for a friend, could you tell me exactly what day and what time of day is this stock going to hit $20? I've got to make a couple of calls, so help me out here. I'll get back to you. Thank you. Cindy B, ATIP had a nice little up move yesterday. They took away options when they did a reverse split, but I hope it comes back. BP, Uncle Bruce, Vanguard increased their shares of AMC to 2.3 billion, owning 10.14%. BP, did BlackRock increase their ownership of AMC? Alberto, good morning, Bagel Familia. I'm late again. Has my favorite uncle spoken about SoFi? Love the SoFi, as always. And I just have the vibe that they're already profitable, but that they are telling us they're not going to be profitable till the fourth quarter. I think they're already there just because of how quickly they're growing and their deposit base is building. That's my hunch. That's all. I'm just saying. Luca, hi, Uncle Bruce. You may have lost my previous message. Thoughts on cash secured puts on AI for January? What are your thoughts on some cash secured puts on the stock AI for like January? Well, the shares are 27.63 right now. We're open 12 minutes. So, I mean, look, yeah, you can certainly consider some cash securities. I'm just wondering, would you consider 25s for January? Would that be the way to go? Out of the money a little bit. Can you get any kind of a premium that'll make it worth your while? That's the ultimate question, isn't it? Let me take a look from what I see now. My quotes are going to be not very accurate, so forgive me. Those of you who have up-to-date quotes, you might be able to do better than I am. But a $25 cash secured put on AI, 340, 350, maybe as of 10 minutes ago. I'm not sure how accurate that is now, but that's 340, 350 in premium on a $25 contract. You're on the hook for paying $21.50 for it. I like that deal. I just like that deal. Now, do you want to go a little more aggressive and write a $27.50 cash secured put? $4.75, $4.90, almost a $5 price. $22.50 would be your risk factor. I like the amount of premium you're getting on the contract. I like it. This is virtually at book value. I mean, within a dime of book value, and you're getting $4.75 to $4.90. I like that. That's a nice fat cash premium. Stock stays at $27 to $30 between now and January. Keep all of that money. I like that. Testy Donkey, I have been writing a single iron condor on SPX the last 3 Fridays, about 2 hours before the close that expire the Monday. and getting about $200 with a $10 spread. By Monday afternoon, they're worth $40. There you go. I mean, hey, Testy Donkey, I'm saying, hey, nice going. Luca, I'm thinking 27.50 on the AI. Luca, I like it. I like the trade. 27.50, $25 puts. I like either way on those cash secured. Yeah, I like, yeah. I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan. Okay. Keep me posted how you're doing on that. Testy Donkey, way to go. If this works for you, I say well done. I love the idea of iron condors on SPX, SPY, triple Qs with these huge premium potentials. But I really have to say, I love the idea where a number of you getting into this are creating condors that are 3 weeks out, and like 3-4 days from now, you're creating another condor that's 3 weeks out. And then 4 or 5 days later, you're doing another condor that's 3 weeks out. And you've got several on the go at the same time. I love that. Whether it's 5 of each, 10 of each, 20 of each, 1 of each, whatever. But you got condors on the go that were created a week and a half ago, a week ago, a half a week ago, going to create some more today, next week. And you're constantly monitoring your condors and you're watching the shrinkage, because when you created these condors, you took the put and call positions that were so far out of the money on both sides that as the days went by, out of these 14 trading days left to go, or 11 trading days left to go, whatever it is, 3-4 days into that, these way out of the money puts and way out of the action calls and puts are now shrinking so dramatically that you don't have to wait till the very end to let them expire worthless, or wait till the very end, with a day or two to go to close out the position. You might close out some of these condors with a week to go. So you created a 3-week out condor, but with a week left, you're already buying and selling off those contracts because you've moved on. You've moved on to the next batch, 3 weeks out, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks out. You're constantly moving forward, and allowing this shrinkage to happen on the extremities. These extremely priced calls and puts are dying with a week to go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Well done. All right. Alex, Tasty Donkey. Interesting. This trade would dovetail nicely with closing out other iron condor trades on a Friday expiry day. Right on, buddy. Guys are paying attention. Dow's up 119 now. This is better. I'm liking this. I've got let's see, Dow up now 120, S&P up almost 14, and NASDAQ 38, oil down 37 cents. So yeah, they got the markets going the right direction here. A third of a point for the almost all three of them. They're almost up a third of a percentage point. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you again for 102 thumbs ups today. I have to catch up with the rest of you guys with my knee emojis, because you can't expect to make money in this market without honoring the Knights of Neat. You must honor all our friends, the Knights of Neat. I'm sure the hotel room above us, below us, and beside us are wondering, what is this neat noise this guy is making in that room over there? Constantine is here. Richard Carlin is here. Neat. Here they come from all over the place. Deep value. Neat. We love Uncle Bruce. Neat. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you all being here and being subscribers and being members and upgrading to the gold bagel level. The Big E is here. Larry Titus, thank you, man. You guys are awesome stuff. Tell you right now, the best YouTubers on the planet. Hawkeye is here at number 104. Thank you for another thumbs up, you guys. DH Ruda is here. Beach Boy is here. Neat, 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 neat. Neat emojis coming from everywhere. And the Knights of Knee are paying attention to that. Thank you all for helping out. 106 thumbs ups and counting. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. I love this. India cautions travelers to Canada. Yeah, you folks from India, you better be careful coming to Canada because there are all those radical Canadians that could give you a hard time. Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, we're just rabble rousers in Canada. Any visitors coming into Canada, you better watch yourselves. So we're crazy. We're kooky. Yeah, you're not safe coming to Canada. I'll tell you that right now. You just have no idea what's in store. Oh my goodness. Thank you for that donation. PayPal donation just came in. Thank you for that. Who did that? Who be that? Who be that on the thing? Alberto, thank you, my friend. You are the bomb diggity. Thank you, Alberto. You're awesome, buddy. So awesome. Are you coming to the meet and greet, Alberto? I haven't officially heard from you yet. Are you coming over to see us on October 21? Are you around? Be interesting to see if Alberto's going to make it. That'd be great if he could. Let me know, man. Let me know if you're coming. Thank you, Nate. Nate number 5. How you doing, Nate number 5? How's it going, pal? Thank you, buddy, for the knee emojis. Lame duck. The snow covers up those graves quick. That's right. We are rabble rouser. Don't mess with us. We Canadians are nasty people. I would definitely be scared if someone like Bruce walks by with his pimp coat on. You better be. I mean businessman. I am. When I walk around in my hood checking out my girls, here we go. There I am. You better be afraid of me. Look at that pimp coat that I got on there. Don't mess with me. I'm one of those tough guy Canadians. Oh boy, you folks from India, you better be careful if you see a guy like that walking down the street. Oh man, so Canada and India are in a little diplomatic tiff right now. Can you imagine that? Canada and India, we're having a little bit of a tiff. Alberto, I might be waiting on my flight arrangements. Most likely, though, 90% sure, I am coming to the meet and greet in Secaucus, New Jersey, to meet us. Oh, we are looking forward to that. That would be fabulous. Yeah, apparently, people are bringing pies. The rumor is people are bringing pies to the meet and greet, Alberto. That alone is worth coming.
There will be pie.
The rumor has it there will be pie. Ad Hawkins been away and missed some shows. What's up with ATIP? Big swings and no volume. Yeah, the big rollback was the big stock rollback took place. So that's really quieted things down there. Touchgrass, I'm up for adoption, Bruce, says Touchgrass. I've been there, done that. Thank you. Splayer, it's enough space to carry a semi-automatic under that coat. Scary stuff. Farmerless, India just did assassinate a Sikh leader on Canadian soil, if the news is accurate. That's what Farmerless is saying. Beach Boy, Alberto, I'm cautious today. I don't want to incur Uncle Bruce's wrath like that AMC shill earlier. Uncle Bruce went full on yippee-ki-yay MF on him, laughing out loud. Ed Hoskins, pies, not bagels. Well, apparently people are bringing pies, Ed. They're bringing pies. That's the story. People are saying I'm going to bring a pie. I just say, hey, there's got to be a Costco somewhere around there. Alberto, Beach Boy laughing. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. So much fun. What can I say? I'm the big AMC lover from way back when. Am I not? Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Splair, we evolved. Pies are more expensive probably compared to pies. What are you talking about? Compared to bagels, maybe. Yeah, compared to bagels. Oh my goodness. Although I gotta say, you can buy a dozen bagels in Calgary at your local Costco store. I think they're about $6.99 now a dozen, so like $7. And then you can buy a big old apple pie at Costco for $9.99. But when they bring out the pumpkin pies, they're $6.99, same price as bagels. So, of course, there's nothing better than taking a bagel and dipping it into that pumpkin pie and then just chomping on it. Okay, I've never done that. I've never done that. Oh boy, yeah. Compared to bagels, says Blair, absolutely right. Okay, we're up 138 on the Dow. The Dow's going higher in anticipation of the Federal Reserve decision on interest rates. We're up 15 on S&P. We're up 40 on NASDAQ, climbing a little bit more. Interesting stuff. Opinion. Most investors can ignore whatever the Federal Reserve does today. There you go. There's calm, happy words. Splair, I'm cleaning and listening and writing and watching. It's too much at one time here. Beach Boy, no one knows, but part of Uncle Bruce's training happened at Shaolin Temple. Watch his hands now. What is he saying? I don't understand it. Beach Boy says, no one knows, but part of Uncle Bruce's training happened at Shaolin Temple. Watch his hands now.
Ninja.
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 Is that okay? You know what? Beach over my head, buddy. I have no idea what you're talking about. Lorraine, manager, you are off the radar on Discord. Hector, Uncle Bruce, I'm a fan of Frommernomics. I cannot handle all. We cannot all be middle of the road extremists. Beach Boy, karate moves. Okay, I got a Beach Boy. Ninja, yes, ninja. Anti-Gen, yes, Anti-Gen knows, he says. Ninja, yeah. Oh boy. Isn't it great when a non-member comes in and criticizes the channel because I didn't love AMC? If I'd only been nice to the AMC people, I wouldn't have lost as many subscribers. Isn't that wonderful?
Henry, turn the page.
Turn the page, she says. Turn the page. Turn the page. Hector, good morning. I am number 111 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you, Hector, for being here. Number 111. I see 114 now have come through. 114 thumbs ups. If you like the ninja moves, hit the thumbs up button. Come on, guys. Show us some love. Oh boy, I might be in trouble with Auntie Jen. She might be putting some ninja moves on me later. You shouldn't talk about that. Stop talking about that. Oh God. Yeah, well, what can I say? U.S. companies looking to move manufacturing from China turn to India, not Canadian companies. We're not turning to India right now. Too many assassins coming out of India into Canada, messing with people. Oh boy. Deep value. No one wants to sell their soul for AMC, you know. Beach Boy, this is better than Yoko. Oh boy, manager Lorraine, Discord has turned into a toxic mess. People are becoming personal. The sharing spirit has disappeared. I know not from anything. I have no idea on how Discord is going because I've never been part of the Discord channel. I'm just here being my usual kind self, except when you criticize the channel like that. What are you going to do? I don't know. Manager, I disagree, dude. I disagree. Well, that's good. Hopefully it's okay. I don't know. I don't know what. I hear good things about Discord. People who, talk to me one-on-one. I'll say, are you happy with Discord? I don't know. How's it going? They go, oh, it's great. Love Discord. So, well done. Coca-Cola Light in Berlin, Germany. Oh my gosh. You gotta love that. Yeah, we did a little boat tour today, Jen and I. Saw a little bit of Berlin from the Spree River today. It's kind of nice.
It was good.
It was good. It was a beautiful day. We had no complaints about how nice it was. So it worked out all right. Here's a little view of the TV tower, and we were getting ready to go underneath a bridge here with the subway or with the train running over it. And here's folks in front of us filming it, and we're filming it, and it was all right. No complaints. Saw that TV tower from several angles right there. That's 110 stories tall. Pretty cool bean stuff. Yeah, it was a nice day. Recommend coming to Berlin. Absolutely, come to Berlin. Absolutely. Uncle Bruce, Joe Oliver. Hi, Joe. Uncle Bruce. We must all bend to the will of the AMCers. The streets shall flow with the blood of the non-believers. There you go. Alberto, I love this Discord channel. Tiff is on point, right on. That's what I hear about it. Beach Point. Tiff's doing a wonderful job maintaining the atmosphere. Little Chaos says, manager, just block the people you don't like. It's what I do. Bobby, Iron Condors and Shaolin Shadow Boxing. If you say what is true, then Uncle Bruce will be a formidable advisor. Oh, okay. All right, kids. There you go. Dude, I like Discord. Credit Savage and Beach Boy always make me laugh on Discord. I'm more of a lurker, though. Yeah. I got her laughing. That's the number one thing. Just keep her laughing. Dude, Tiff shuts down anyone that gets rowdy. Right on, Tiff. Well done, Tiff. I think Tiff runs a tight ship from what I hear. Again, I've never, ever been there. Never gone to it. I wouldn't know how to go there. I don't know how this stuff works. I'm just an old, balding YouTuber that's learning new karate moves on the go. And I'm trying to help you make money on Iron Condors. I just do the best I can with what little I have, and beg for thumbs ups. We have 116 thumbs up to you guys. Yeah. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Splair, he's given us some of that Shaolin meme material. I don't even know how to pronounce this. I don't even know what you're talking about. 163-point gain on the Dow, still climbing, still coming up, almost a half a percentage point now. S&P up 16 and the NASDAQ up 33. So there you go. We got some, got some good moves there. Oil is down just 22 cents. Nothing crazy over there. AI is up 41. GameStop's up 26 cents. Yeah. And SoFi's up 14. Yeah. Apple down 97. Netflix up 44. AI up 40. Yo. NVIDIA up 146. Yo. Tesla up 70. Rocket Lab down 11. Come on, Rocket Lab. Move up again. How do you have to get up 1 foot? You have to get on. I don't know how to do all that. I don't know how to do that stuff. Matterport down a half a penny. Smart Rent up 7. ATIP up 45 cents on 900 at 9.14 a share. That's all I know there. Okay. Thank you all. Alberto Shaolin, BW, Lorraine, the first rule of Discord channel, nobody talks about Discord. Dude, so Uncle Bruce, remember my Netflix Iron Condo from last week? I went ahead and scratched it, but I still made a $200 credit in the move since I bought that extra put. Learning to manage these Iron Condors takes ninja skill. There you go, my friend. Bobby, a laughing wife makes a happy life. Exactly. Alberto Splair, thumbs up. Splair, watch out. Uncle was doing martial arts. You're not safe at home. Lame. Shaolin shadow boxing. Ooh. Okay. IBM's up $3, 149.50. Yeah, Microsoft down 2 cents. Amazon up 97. Okay. It is what it is. We got the market up here. The Dow up 151. That's pretty good. That's, pre-Fed announcement trading. That's what it is. Okay. Oil down 22 cents. Nothing much going on there. There it is, guys. So much thanks to all of you. 119 thumbs ups. Keep them coming, guys. Yeah. Yo. 119 thumbs ups. Thank you. Let's go for 150 like we had yesterday. I think we hit 150, or how many did we get yesterday? Let me take a look. How many thumbs ups came in from my gang here? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Let's take a look. 188 yesterday. Wow. 188 thumbs ups yesterday. That's pretty darn good. 167 on Friday, and 160 on Thursday. 179 the day before. 188. Boy, that's the highest number in quite some time. I must have said some really nice things. Maybe I wasn't so vitriol. I should have practiced my ninja moves yesterday. Would have had an even bigger day. 120 thumbs up now. I need 80 more to get to 200. I don't think that's going to happen, but hey, 120 thumbs ups, man. Thank you all. Oh boy. Alberto, thank you for that donation today on PayPal. You're awesome, buddy. That will help us get some German food here. We'll be able to go to a restaurant. Wurst, Jen is saying. We can have some Wurst. Fantastic, man. Thank you. Keeping us in the chips there. Deep value. Shaolin monks are no joke. I've trained with one of those. Splair, as an explanation for the newcomers, the markets are today they're slow. And Lorraine, I still miss you, manager. Manager, in the 90 days, if SoFi did not give me the profit, I am dumping all of my 400,000 SoFi and investing that money somewhere else. Of course, if the stock goes to $20, manager will say that he is the smartest investor ever created by mankind because he's made all kinds of money doing it.
Can't force the market.
Can't force the market there, manager. Just wait that sucker out. You're going to get rich whether you like it or not. Beach Boy, neat, neat, neat. The knight who say ninja, neat, 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 ninja, yeah, 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 yeah. Here's some foot action for you. Slayer, Wurst is at least the most German food, especially the white ones. Oh, I love the white Wurst. It's so good. That's made with veal, I think. They make that with veal. That's the good stuff. Yep. Went to the Alexanderplatz rail station yesterday, and Jen says, "Go get food, bring back, go." So I that's how she talks. When you're not around, food, go get, see you soon. Anyway, so I went to the Alexanderplatz train station and walked around the whole thing and saw all the fast food takeout places, and lined up at McDonald's and got a Big Mac and fries, and then went to the fast food kiosk next over, which is a Wurst place for Wurst sausages, and bought 2 of these fantastic sausages. I don't think they're brats. I can't pronounce it was a white sausage. Anyway, I bought 2 of those with some, they say with brot, well, buns. They take kind of like a French loaf, what do you call the French bread? The long French bread. What do you call that?
French bread.
You know, is there another no?
It's a back. It's a
Baguette. A
baguette.
baguette. It's like taking a baguette and slicing off 4-inch chunks of a baguette.
Mhm.
So we got two of those. I got two of those and two sausages. And Jen had her Big Mac and fries. I brought that back to the room, and I was allowed to stay. And we chomped on that last night. Delicious, just fantastic. From fast food, just so good. What can I say? It's all good. Lorraine, a manager. Okay, Lorraine, I'll be back on Discord. Alberto, you are welcome for that PayPal donation. What other advisor answers our questions? None. You are the GOAT, Alberto. You got to come to see us in Jersey. We are really hoping you're coming. That would be great. JR, man, who turned on Uncle Bruce? Who? What? Who? What? No. Wing Commander, go fetch good Bruce. Yes, go fetch good Bruce. Splair, white sausage and horseradish. Meritich. Yes, heaven. Yes, BW, all your eggs in one basket. Dude, slope of hope. Baguette, says JR. That's what we're talking about. BW, Lorraine, phrase from movie. That is all. That is all. That's MASH. That is all. Indeed. Oh, yeah. So today, we're going on a trek. After I finish this show, we're going on a walk to through Alexanderplatz. There's a shopping mall right beside it. We're going in there, and it's about 3 or 4 levels up. It's a long, narrow mall actually, but we know there's a food court in there. We remember this from 2015. So we're going to hit the food court tonight, see what the variety available is tonight for dinner. So we'll see what's going on. Thank you all. Manager, I'm shorting Tesla. Lame duck. A manager, that triple Q trade is most definitely a loss. Triple Q would have to move more than it has in the past 3 months. So I think we're in good shape. Beach Boy, thank you, my friend. AJ, Auntie Jen. Beach Boy says, Auntie Jen, here's 30 shekels. Bratwurst and beer on Alberto and me tonight. Toasting shills. There we go. Yeah. Du bist ein Schill. Yeah. Dankeschön, she says. Thank you very much, Beach Boy. We'll take that we'll take that bratwurst and beer money anytime from any and all viewers as we go chomping tonight for some German food. Lorraine, okay, we are good. Lame duck manager, check Discord. BW, Brat mit Brochen. That's right. Brat mit Brochen. A brat with bread. Splur, it's probably the casual white buns with wheat, but we use for both the same dough. Anyways, in Germany, you don't have to be scared at every corner that you get bad food. No, it's so good. Dude, Uncle Bruce, schnitzel? We haven't had enough donations to buy schnitzel. That's more expensive. Yeah, Vienna too. Alberto, Beach Boy, that's the way. That's the way. Splair, if there are a lot of people, it has to be good. That's right. If there's a lineup, you know it's good. Currywurst? Yes, currywurst is good too. BW, currywurst at its best. Palms mit mayo. Slayer, AI and GameStop again dropping back to yesterday's prices. Wing Commander making a donation of 11.99 euros. Get a pint on me too. Don't get wasted during Oktoberfest. Thank you, my friend. We did have a beer on the ship today. If you take one of these Spray River cruises, the one we were on was like 2.5 hours. They have beer on board, and so I went downstairs and I came up with 2 steins of Berliner Kindle beer, and I think the 2 beer cost us 12 euros. Yeah, here you go. When in Berlin, here's how you go on a cruise. You put on your Traveling with Bruce shirt, because I happen to have it handy, and look at that. Grab a couple of Berliner Kindles, and there you go. One for Jen, one for me, and it's all good.
It's the idea.
Jen was happy. Thank you, Wing Commander. Lame Duck Manager, you posted is a reverse Iron Condor. What you posted is a reverse Iron Condor. Alberto, nice, Wing Commander. That is the way. Dude face, currywurst money. Thank you, dude. Currywurst money. We will take that all the way to the bank. Thank you, man. Wing Commander, this is the way. Manager, reverse Iron Condor. What the heck is that, Alberto? Dude face, boom. That's the way, dude. Thanks, dude. Thanks, Wing Commander. Thank you, Alberto. Thank you, Beach Boy. You guys are awesome. So did Manager create a reverse Condor, or did he create the right Condor? You guys have got to check out those trades and see what they're saying. I couldn't make heads or tails of his original message. It just didn't make sense to me. Does anyone know if you're able to figure it out? I'm not sure. I thought he had the right. Trade. Let's see. Put side calls. I think he's right. The put side was 342, 346. The call side was 388, 392. I think he's on the right track. I think he's okay. Does anyone else comment on that? Anybody? Can anyone else help us on that? Let's see. Sell to open 45 October, 10 October 16D, 346 put bought to open 63. Oh, the way he wrote it, maybe that's what's screwing us up. Did he actually write the cheap put and buy the expensive put, and write the cheap call and buy the expensive call? Is that what we're saying here? Anybody know that? Be curious about that info. BW and German mayo is not at all like Hellman's or Best Foods, Bruce. It is more like a ranch dressing consistency. Uncle Bruce, Prosit and Skoll. Thank you, my friends. Splair, next time in Dortmund, we should visit the brewery and enjoy fresh Bergman beer. Cheers. Hector, Splair, fresh beer is better. Lorraine, I have been a member for 23 months. Gold bagel level. Fantastic. Lorraine, thank you so much for that. Manager says, I did that based on the morning tip. The morning tip. That's where I said you write the 346 puts, the buy the 342s, and then you write the 388 calls and buy the 392s. Those are the trades for a credit, and that's what he said. I did that based on this morning's trade, so I'm hoping it all worked out. If he got a credit, he's okay. So we'll see how this plays out. Okay. There you go. Splair, way better. It's not waiting weeks for you to open it. Lame Duck. I put it in as listed and posted the graph. The green is on the outside. Hector laughing out loud. There you go. Okay, everybody. Giddy up. Giddy on up. We're up 134 on the Dow, 8 on S&P, but we're -5 on NASDAQ, interestingly enough. Triple Qs are down 7 cents. Perfect for Iron Condor writers. Perfect. No movement. Splair says, and much stronger. I think the softest one is 6% on the alcohol content on their beer. I can't handle heavy content on beer. I don't like that. Splair, the hardest beer, 12% alcohol by volume. Out of my league, buddy. Out of my league. I'm a Pilsner, easygoing Pilsner drinker, and one a day. Max. That's it for me. But these donations, we'll save them up. We'll enjoy brats and brötchen and beer and schnitzel and bratkartoffeln and you name it going forward. Oh, for sure. We like good stuff there. GameStop down 3 cents. Sofi up 5 right now. Dow's up 130. Thank you, everybody, for helping out. We have now 125 thumbs ups. in the house. Thank you everybody for that, and donations coming in today. Boy, you guys are in a good mood today. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're making money, and you're making money on these condors and other trades you're doing. Why not? 12 minutes ago, quote says here, our job is not to take orders from the president, from Congress, or anyone else. Attorney General Garland rips House Republican foes. Rip those bastards a new one. Absolutely. Tell them what's what. No one tells the Attorney General of the United States what to do. No one. Man, oh man. What can I say? Manager, well, I'm learning on iron condors. If I lose on this one, I'll never do iron condors again. Well, we'll see how these work out. The spirit, same as me. I drink one and I'm done for the next half year. Manager, I will stick to cash secured puts, cover calls, and shorting. Hector, manager, surely you jest. Never give up. Never surrender. What movie is that from? Never give up. Never surrender. What movie is that from? They're not minors. They're minors. What was that one-liner?
Great Alan Rickman.
What was that one-liner when he teleported the Rockman up into the spacecraft with those guys?
You've lost your shirt.
No. And then all hell breaks loose and they all come pushing out the side. He says something like, was it, I love a good plan, or I love it when a plan comes together, or Tony Shalhoub, the line that he says.
Oh, a Tony Shalhoub one.
Yeah. I don't know. BW, how many German pretzels have you had since their, I guess in Germany it's just a pretzel. We haven't had any of those. No. We generally don't eat the pretzels. We're not like.
I'm more a pretzel at a ball game girl.
She's a pretzel at a ball game, the American size. Yep. Splatter, Hector, I'm at least not a beer supporter, but if he is once in Germany, some beer isn't wrong for enjoyment. At least he's showing us how to use it right, just occasionally. BW, Galaxy Quest, you got it. J-Boy, Galaxy Quest, yes. Jason Taggart. Never give up, never surrender. Commander Taggart. Hilarious movie. Such an hilarious movie. What was that? What was the line that Alan Rickman says? By the. Oh no. He hated that line.
You shall be avenged by the.
Yeah, you shall be avenged. What? By the Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
What was it? Richard Garland. I love it when a plan comes together. That's the line from Tony Shalhoub. I love it when a plan comes together. Oh my gosh. Anybody remember the Alan Rickman line in that movie that he didn't want to say? Splatter, I don't know anyone who's overusing Bretzel. They're just easy to bake. J-Boy, by Grabthar's hammer. By Grabthar's hammer, you shall be avenged. That's right. Galaxy Quest, Bobby. BW Manager, way to go. This is spirit to go into Iron Condors with. If I lose money, I'll never do that again. I don't think that is what Stock Markets with Bruce's motto is. I can't homer every time. Give some things a chance. Richard, the A-Team, Wing Commander, Uncle Bruce, did you see the Galaxy Quest documentary? Yes, we did. I did see that on Netflix, I think it was. Fantastic. How the whole thing came together and everything. Love it. Just Dr. Lazarus by Grabthar's hammer. What a savings.
I will not say that.
At that shopping mall, that electronics store opening by Grabthar's hammer. What a savings. Oh, so good. So good, that movie. Oh my gosh. Galaxy. If you haven't seen Galaxy Quest, you guys have got to stop everything and watch that movie. Oh my God. They're not minors. They're minors. Tommy, take us out of here. What?
What?
Just grab the handle, take us out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Yeah, great show. Hilarious, hilarious. Oh, love it. BP, what would be good? What would be a good cover call to write on GameStop today? Is the question. Spirit, sounds like I'll definitely have to watch it. Oh, you got to watch that movie. What covered call do you write on GameStop today? Well, now where are we at? 1756 is the price of the stock. Can you write a 20 for January or February or March, something like that? Would that bring you some decent money? Splinter, it sounds like I definitely have to watch this. Manager, okay, BW, I will rock and roll there, manager. Let's just sit tight for a few days and see if you make some money on this condor. I think you will. Splair, by the way, just in case, I'm wishing you all a successful and relaxed day. You got to love wishes like that from Dortmund. Nothing wrong with that. 157 gain on the Dow. We're coming into the last 5 minutes of this show. There's still 124 diehards hanging around. I don't know why, but they're here. They like Grapthor's hammer. What a savings line. We're up 10 on the Dow, only down 2 now. Only down 0.8 of a point on NASDAQ. It's coming back. We're coming back. All right. BW manager, give it good wide spreads. Take the wins. Don't go so close in on spreads just for a money grab. It's a 100-mile marathon, not a sprint. Making overtime, not on swings. Manager, what is reverse iron? What does an reverse iron condor mean? Well, there is no such thing as a reverse iron condor that I know of.
Turn around and
But
behind your back.
Jen thinks you turn around and do it behind your back. That's not true. Joe, all of it. Why? Because we like you. That's right. Mickey. Why? Because we like you. That's right. Yeah, there's no such thing as a reverse iron condor swing. I think you're okay, manager, as long as you've written a call for more money than you paid for. You wrote a call for more money than you paid for it. You wrote a put for more money than you got for it, than you paid for it. If you got a credit on each side of this trade, you did it right. You're okay. You followed my tip today. You should be okay. We went old Mickey Mouse Club on everyone, says Joe Oliva. We went old school Mickey Mouse. Bobby, the first meeting, fire everything. Where's my Coke? I have no idea what that means. What movie does this line come from? First prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Second prize is a set of steak knives. Third prize, you're fired. But what movie is that from? And who said it? Little trivia question for you before we go. First prize, Cadillac Eldorado. Oh man, lame duck. What I mean by reverse is that the red is in the middle and the green is on the outside. BP is $3 for April 20. GameStop good for a covered call. Well, $3 premium on a $20 call that is $2.50 out of the money. I like that. You're offering your stock for $23 at $17.50. I kind of like that. Joe Oliva, Glenn Carey, Glenn Ross. That's correct. Lame duck for Iron Condor. The green is in the middle. Joe Oliva, Alec Baldwin said it. That's right. J-Boy, coffee is for closers. Put that coffee down. That's right. Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross. That's called a mistake, says Richard. Joe Oliva, where can I get my Cadillac, Uncle Bruce? Cadillac, first prize, Cadillac Eldorado. Second prize, set of steak knives. Third prize, you're fired. Looking around the room, there's 4 guys. Put that coffee down. Coffee is for closers. Oh man, I love that. Yeah, yep. And then I remember when Alec Baldwin reprised that role on Saturday Night Live with was it the elves on from the North Pole? The elves keep cobbling. K is for keep cobbling. BW, you're just gonna have to figure out what it wants. What is its motivation? It's a rock monster. It doesn't have motivation. See, what's your problem, Jason? You're never serious about the craft. That's from the movie as well. You were never serious about the craft. Oh my god. Oh man, Joe Oliver. Oh, I got your attention now. Beach Boy. Anyone watch Dumb Money? Waiting for it to get here. Move it already. J Boy, look around. Can you fashion some sort of rudimentary lathe? Albert, I gotta go. See you later. Tio and Tia, enjoy the trip. Thanks, buddy. Because of you, we will. Thank you. Beach Boy boiler room? Man, oh man. Is there something like a lathe? Oh my gosh. 126 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. We're going to say our goodbyes. And we'll look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Stay tuned tomorrow for your trade tip of the day. Manager Lame Duck. I'm posting the snapshot on triple Qs that got executed. Can you take a look at this, please? Alberto, I'm in a meeting, Geneva, New York. Right on, buddy. Take care, buddy. Folks, thank you all for joining us and being with us. Glenn Gary, oh yes, Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross, Beach Boy remembers. Have a great rest of your day out there. Make a bunch of money. Get some, put that coffee down. Closers only. The Big E, thank you for those knee emojis and a zzz at the end. Lame Duck, me please. That's there's tons of cash, tons of channels. Wing Commander, trivia for Uncle Bruce. Which movie is this line from? You will receive the Order of Lenin for this, Captain. What line is that from?
I'm sorry?
What movie is this line from?
Okay.
You will receive the Order of Lenin for this, Captain.
Hunt for Red October.
Hunt for Red October. I mean, come on.
Sure.
One ping only, please. One
Comrade.
ping only, please. J Boy, yeah, let's get out of here before one of those things kills Guy.
There's a red thingy.
There's this red thingy and there's this green thingy, and I think we're the red thingy. That's right. Alvina saying from DBW, I butchered that really badly. Splair, thanks for the enjoyable show. JR, there is such a thing as a reverse Iron Condor. Tasty Trade sets them up automatically if you're not watching. BW, hunt for Red October. That's right. Splair, BW. Thank you all so much. One ping only, Vasily. One ping only. There you go. JR, manager, post those numbers again on Discord. I can't see them anymore on my YouTube feed. BW Splair. Yep, there you go. All right, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? But all is not lost, manager says. All right, guys. Take care and thanks for everything. We'll see you later. Bye for now.